Welcome everybody to our final webinar of this week. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome everybody. This is your host Munther, Marji, CMT with FX Educast and QTime FX, and we are meeting again today for another webinar. Trying to do the same, another live trading and analysis session, trying to do the same as we have been doing for a while now, and that is of course making profit. We have been making profit every day recently, a good run that I really hope will continue today, and we'll have a great last day of the week, so we go to our weekends, you and me guys, feeling very good about this. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing great. Yesterday was a mixed day, but overall it was okay. We had some signals reaching the limit, and of course on the pound I said this, we're gonna see a stop because elections day, of course. So I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about the results, of course, about everything. I want to welcome everybody who's watching with us today. And I really hope that, guys, in the next 3 hours or so, I will be providing you with ideas that will make you profit today, will be good for your trading. So thank you very much for being here. It's really an honor for me, and I hope I can return this very, very pleasant feeling back to you with profit in the market. First of all, of course, a huge thank you to our sponsor, QTime FX, our favorite Forex broker in the whole world. Guys, as you know by now, every day QTime FX is sponsoring this webinar. So they want you to make money. This is the message they are sending to you. They are the kind of broker who wants you to make money, who is happy when you are making money. And they want their clients to be happy, they want them to make money, and they want them to be successful, because when you are successful, QTime FX is successful, and that's why they are offering you fantastic trading conditions. Of course, the first thing I want to talk about is how they got the award for the lowest Forex spread of 2018 by the ACIFMA. And that's why, because of the spreads you are seeing on the screen right now. Imagine yourself trading the euro dollar or the dollar yen with only 0.4 of a pip. And I myself have seen less than that. When I was on my account with QTime FX, of course, it's there. When I saw the euro trading, I was checking the spreads all the time. And sometimes it's even lower than that. I have seen 0.3. That's unbelievable, guys. And of course, to complete this package, you need a no commission, because a tight spread with commission does not mean anything, but a tight spread with no commission is something fantastic. If you look around on the internet, I'm sure you can find many brokers who are offering less than 1 pip, sometimes less than half a pip, on the euro dollar, on the major pairs, but they say, well, we have to charge you commission. We're sorry. We are offering you fantastic spreads. We have to charge you commission. No. Not QTime FX. We don't do things like this here. We do things in a way that is designed specifically to cut your trading costs to a minimum. That's why we offer you these spreads and no commission. And of course, to feel good about your funds, we segregate them in UOB, which is ranked in the 22nd place in the world, guys, in the World Bank ranking. Fantastic ranking, big bank, to make you feel very good about your funds, about the safety of your money. No worries there. And of course, we have the promotion everybody's talking about. We get tons of questions every day about this, and people are opening accounts every day because of this promotion. It's not only the fantastic spread, the zero commission thing, and the segregated funds, it is also the bonus. Guys, this is your chance to get $500 in real American green dollars, guys. Not just a number in your account, not a trading credit that you can't withdraw. This is real money that you can withdraw, and we want you to withdraw. Please withdraw the money. Please take these $500 and spend them in any way you like. Of course, if you are married like me, then you can take the missus out on a romantic evening, romantic weekend, to a resort nearby or something like that. But if you're single, lucky you, then you can spend them on anything you want. You can get that gadget, that device that you've been looking at online, and say to yourself, well, I'm going to get this soon. So get it with the $500 bonus that we are offering you, and we want you to withdraw the bonus. QTime FX wants you to withdraw $500. And of course, guys, one last thing is that don't forget that you are getting these signals. You are making profit on these signals, and you are watching this free of any charge because of QTime FX. They are the sponsors of this webinar, this free live trading and analysis session. On daily basis, they are giving sponsorship. Thank you very much, QTime FX. And that is because they want you to know what's going on in the market, what is the right position that you need to trade, where are the important levels, so you can build your trading strategy and feel good about it and achieve some profit. So that is yet another reason why you should pick QTime FX as your broker. So guys, it's a full package. You're trading with a broker who got the award for the lowest forex spread, and that is obvious to see why. Very tight spreads, zero commission, segregated funds, bonus of $500. And of course, if you don't want to deposit that much, we also have the bonus, smaller bonus, for people who just want to try things with a very small amount, like $150. When you deposit $150, you will be entitled to a bonus of $250. That's good, but that's not the good that I want you to aim for. I want you to aim for the gold, $500. So deposit $300 in your account. Open your account today, deposit $300, and get yourself $500 in bonus. But of course, guys, to get these promotional benefits, you must contact FX_Educast via Telegram. FX_Educast via Telegram. And while you're at it, ask to join the group, because we do not only have the stream, we also have a group where we send all of these signals immediately to the group. And just in case you are missing this stream, you had to leave for a few minutes, you missed the signal, you can find it coming to you in the group, in the Telegram group. So when you contact FX_Educast via Telegram, ask to join the group, because we will be sending you the signals. I will be taking full control of this group, and I will be sending signals there every day. Okay, guys? So next week, of course, we're gonna work as usual, but the week after that, we're gonna be off for a few days because of Christmas. We're gonna work on Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm gonna take the rest of the week off, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and of course Saturday and Sunday. So I'm gonna have myself a rest of 5 days, enjoying a Christmas time. So this is your chance before we stop for a few days on Christmas. You can ask us for anything. You can send your request to open account. You can ask for help. The guys from FX_Educast are very, very friendly and very, very professional. I know them. I have been working with them for a while, and we are very happy together. I have been in the market for 19 years, and I know a professional team when I see one. They are professional, they are friendly, and they are ready to help you with big smiles on their faces. So contact us, FX_Educast via Telegram, and let's get this started. As I always say, guys, you don't need to waste your time trading demo, or what is worse than that, you could be just watching this webinar or a live trading session and doing nothing. You're watching and you see these signals and you see how they get to their targets and you see how we make money every day, and you're just sitting there wasting time. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your account. Open a real account. Don't trade demo, guys, unless you're a real beginner who has been in the market for a week or so. I know people who trade demo for more than 6 months. What? Why? Why are you doing this? You should not be doing this to yourself, because first of all, you're wasting your time, and then you're wasting chances. And the third reason why you shouldn't do this is after trying demo for maybe a couple of weeks, that's it, there is no extra information there, because you cannot, and I'm very convinced of what I'm saying, you cannot feel the real market with a demo account. So you need to trade real account. That's why open your account with us. Deposit something not really large, so you can get that feeling of the market. $300, for example, gets you the chance to make $500 in free bonus. $500, guys. So $300, you put $300 in, you get your bonus $500, and you can feel the real market. That feel of trading real money will never be achieved when you are trading demo accounts. So don't do that to yourself. Open your real account, deposit your money, get the bonus, and take these free signals and place them as orders on your account and start making money every day like we do. Okay, people, with this, let's get to business. First of all, I want to talk about the results from yesterday. As I expected, we had a couple of stops yesterday. And that is, of course, because yesterday was a very busy day. We had the ECB meeting, and it was a historical meeting because it is the first meeting in the history of the bank which is headed by a woman, by a lady, Christine Lagarde. She was heading this meeting for the first time, of course, after Draghi left after 8 years in the position. And I remember Trichet also. I was working when Trichet was the president, and I think we had a Swedish president before that. I'm trying to remember his name. That was many years ago. I will remember the name. But Christine Lagarde was the queen yesterday, and it was very nice to see her do this. And of course, we wish her all the best. Now, that was as important as it is. That was the number 2 event on yesterday's agenda. Imagine that. A central bank meeting was number 2. So what was number 1? Of course, it was the UK election. And as I wanted to see, to see the Brexit people get the majority, and they did. They smashed it. Labour Party, hard luck. They have their worst performance since the 1930s. This is what I heard on the TV this morning when I woke up. The worst performance since the 1930s. And I think that this is a message from the British people that they want Brexit done with. They want to finish this thing. It's really confusing to have it yes, no vote. We're going to do another referendum. And then the parliament is voting on every article. And it's really a mess, and it's hurting trading. A lot of people don't like to trade the pound anymore, although it was one of the hottest pairs before Brexit. Everybody was trading the pound. Now, not everybody is interested. Some people are still trading. Others say, well, nah, I don't want to be in this mess. Anything that the parliament can do or the government says will affect my trading, and I will see my stops hit. I don't want to do this too much. And that includes me, by the way. I used to trade the pound every day, but recently I'm trading it less than I used to, much less than I used to. So, with the elections, of course, we had as a very exciting day yesterday. The pound, when the exit polls came out, it was like a rocket. It was unbelievable to see the move. But it was not, of course, as strong as the move we saw 3 years ago on Brexit referendum. That was a history. That was unbelievable. I will never forget that night. I was up all night watching what happened. And today, of course, last night and today, we are seeing the pound moving higher and moving really, really higher. I think we have not seen these levels for a year and a half or something like that. Let's first talk about the results for yesterday, and then we'll start analyzing the market. Today I'm going to start with the dollar index, very exciting things happening there. And then we're going to go to the pound first, out of respect for the pound because of the elections. And then we're going to talk about the euro. We still have a lot of time. We need to cover a lot of instruments, so let's not waste any more time, guys. So first of all, as always, I need to update the chat link, and that will take a minute. I'm sorry about that. I have to do this in front of you because you don't get the chat link until you start streaming. You can't get it in advance, and I can't do this in advance, so I am going to take this link right here, and now I'm gonna update that in front of you. Sorry about this. Sorry you have to see this, but there's no other way to do it. And now, no, sorry about that. Yeah, this is the video itself, not the chat. Okay. So let's try now. And yes, now it is working. So let's get to business, guys. Let's get to business. Okay. All right. So first of all, we're gonna go to the dollar index, guys. Very exciting things happening there. I just want to show you this wave count. Of course, we have been talking about this for a long time. And now it's time to see our expectations move in the right direction. As you remember, guys, from previous live trading sessions, we are counting the waves like this: 5 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in which wave 3 is the longest. That is one of the important guidelines in the wave principle. And then we have an ABC. C is slightly above A, and A is very close to the 50% retracement level. That is also bearish. And then we started dropping after the completion of wave C, of course, and we broke this rising trend line, which of course is yet another bearish sign. So everything is pointing to the downside, and we were expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're still in 3, and I think 3 can dig deeper before we see 4. Because why am I saying this? Because, guys, we are breaking, or we already broke with the move seen yesterday on the euro when the exit polls came out, and on the pound. The dollar came under pressure, and it did break a very important support level we talked about for a long time, which is 97.11 to 17. I think if we go back to this chart, I think we're gonna find this support still on the chart. It's taking too long to load. I don't know why. So guys, the support, of course, it was 97.11 to 17, and that came from a rising trend line. But not only that, from these bottoms here, the bottom of wave 3, the bottom of wave 5, and earlier this week we tested it on Wednesday. We did test it, and it survived for 24 hours or so before giving way to this strong, in my opinion, it's going to be a strong dollar weakness wave. So the dollar is going down, everything else is going up. This is my expectations for now. I have been saying this for a while now, and to see it happening is a personal pleasure, first of all, and it makes me and you guys some profit. We want this profit, and I think that the best bet in the market right now is betting against the dollar. I'm still convinced of this, and what happened yesterday late at night when the exit polls came out for the UK elections, it convinced me more that yes, we are right about betting against the dollar. So the wave count, it is obvious. We have 5 down, 3 up, and then a break to the downside. The whole corrective sequence terminated very close to 50% level. Everything is pointing to the downside for the dollar. So now, with the break below these bottoms right here, I think we can start really moving to the downside with the dollar. Faster, I expect faster moves. Yesterday was the beginning, and I expect more of the same, more pressure to the downside on the dollar, and I really hope to see that very soon. And as you can see, guys, this is an important trend line. We are trading below it. This is the 97 area, and pay attention please to the fact that this rising trend line was running very close to these bottoms when it was broken, which of course doubles its importance, and that indicates that this is an important break because we broke below recent bottoms, 2 of them to be not only each of them is not going to be only one attempt. We're not going to looking at it like that, because we spent, for example, 2 days trying to break this right here and 2 days again here, and we also have bottoms that are very close to that in the near past, in August, for example, early in August and late in August, very close to these bottoms, and then these bottoms in October, and very late in October, early in November, and now we are trading below it. So this is the kind of break that you guys want to see in order to believe in your analysis. This is what I wait for, and it's a break in the right direction. I'm very happy about it, and I expect it to go on. Some kind of retracement to the upside is of course possible, but it should be limited to retesting this broken trend line. I don't believe the dollar has enough energy after this break to go back above this trend line. So if the dollar tries to recover a little bit, that's fine. We are currently around 96.80. These previous bottoms and the retest area for the broken trend line is between 97.10 and 97.20, and that's it. That's the limit. I don't expect the dollar to move higher than that. So we're talking about 30 or 40 pips to the upside on the dollar index. That is possible. More than that will be a huge surprise, and I don't expect it to happen. What I do expect to happen is more dollar weakness, and that, of course, yesterday the euro touched the 112 landmark for the first time in 4 months, almost exactly 4 months, because the last time we traded there was on August 13th, and today is December 13th. So almost exactly 4 months. Okay, guys, I don't want to, because of course we don't have signals for the dollar index. It's just something that we need to look at in order to understand what's going on with the dollar, because the dollar affects everything. It's the center of this market. The majors are all trading against the dollar: euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen, dollar Swiss, dollar Canadian, and so on. Now, before we move on to our instruments, let's take a look at yesterday results. I have included them in the slideshow. I stream before I say hello, guys, and just in the few minutes when we start streaming. First signal was, of course, buy euro at 11.45. Initially, the euro dropped to, I think, 11.03. But of course, that was very far from our stop. We didn't have any kind of problem. Then we rose and we reached this target, and we came very close to this target, only 9 pips below it. We reached 11.83, making 38 pips. Now the second target was approached, but it was not touched. Gold was amazing yesterday. It was really, really amazing. Remember, I gave you 2 buy signals, no sell signals. And the one which was triggered first was 74.7. When we got this entry, gold started moving to the upside immediately. It didn't waste any more time. It went immediately into the profit zone. It was at plus 20 to 30 pips in no time. And it continued moving to the upside in the following hours, reaching first target very fast, and then a while later reaching the second target. So it made, if you had your limit at the first target, 53 pips, it's done. If you had your limit at the second target, it is also done. But the third was not touched. Because it's very, very huge. And the market needed, I think we will get there, but we need more time. So yesterday, 2 targets were met. 1480 making 53 pips. If you had your limit here, kudos to you, congrats to you. Target 2, 1484.7, 100 pips, 100 pips. And if you placed your limit there, also kudos and congrats to you. Both of them were done and reached. Now, the sell for the pound, first, of course, we got the buy triggered, and then we got the sell. The sell was the good one. The buy was the bad one. And on an election day, to have yourself one winner and one loser on the currency, which is in focus, that's not bad. I was expecting both of them to hit the stops. Honestly, if you go back to the video from yesterday and go back to the 1 hour 45 minutes and 10 seconds, you will hear me say that if I was on my own without a live trading session, 99% I will not trade the pound yesterday. And I'm sure after seeing what kind of movement we had yesterday, you understand why. It was very risky to trade the pound yesterday. It went down, then up first, then down, then up. For hundreds of pips. And of course, that's opportunity for some people. I understand that. But when it's election, it is more than a gamble than an investment or a trading. That's why I try to avoid these situations. If I was on my own, if I didn't have any trading sessions yesterday or webinars, I would not trade the pound. So the sell was the good one. We had a sell at 31.42. It got to its first target. If you had your limit there, kudos to you, 35 pips of profit. It got to its second target. If you had your limit there, kudos to you, 57 pips the target was. But we did not reach target number 3 at 29.83. It was ambitious, of course, to target 159 pips from this level from 31.42. So if you had your limit at target 1 or target 2, congrats on the profit you have made. Now, The other pound signal was not so lucky. We had a buy at 32.04 and it hardly seen any profit, maybe 10 pips or so before it started losing momentum, and the signal went into the loss zone. Little by little, the stop was hit. We did not reach any target for this signal, and we had our stop hit with 62 pips of loss. Another stop hit. The yen 108.58. It was, or was it touched yesterday? Was it touched yesterday? I think it was. To tell you the truth, yes, it was. It was. It was. I'm thinking about my other position. I got in a little bit earlier. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was hit, of course. We got in. And this is what happens to you when you wake up, when you stay watching news about the UK election until 3 a.m. and then you have your alarm at 6 a.m. and then you wake up and you try to do a live trading session. You forget what happened yesterday in the morning. So it is pretty normal, guys. I'm not having any kind of dementia. It's just 3 hours of sleep is not enough for me at all. But it was exciting, of course, to spend these hours late last night watching the news, and then again early this morning. So we had this signal triggered. We had a sell at 108.58, and then of course it was the stop was hit. We did not reach any target for this with a stop of 67 pips, but of course this is the yen, so the pip value is not as it is for the euro or pound. 67 pips made me a loss of $613 on one lot trade, and that's around 61 pips if you want to translate that to the euro pip value or the pound pip value or gold pip value, which we made 100 pips on yesterday. Now also we had this buy for the end. Of course, when the stop was hit for the sell, the buy was triggered. Buy at 109.25. It did reach its first target, making 30 pips, and it's still, even if you didn't close it at the first target today, it was even above 55. It was in the 60s, 61, 62, something like that, just before this webinar. So you're gonna be making 35 pips or 37 pips, something like that, of profit on this trade. And the total for this is 96 pips of profit, in spite of having two stops hit, guys. But we got very lucky with with gold, 100 pips on this one. That was very, very good. That covered the losses of the two stops, almost all of the losses of the two stops. And of course, we had some support from the buy euro, 38 pips, the sell pound, 57 pips, and very small profit on the dollar yen, 30 pips, which if you want to translate that to a euro pip value, that might be around 27 pips of euro. So overall, it was a good day. 4 winners, 2 losers. Overall result 96 pips. But for me, guys, I want to say something before we take our first break. Very short break is going to be. I really recommend, again, I don't care if we made profit yesterday or we lost money yesterday. I really recommend on a day like yesterday that if you really have to trade the pound, you trade it with a small amount, stop losses that are not very, very far, and you don't trade it often. You know, you take your position, place your stop, your limit, and just leave it. And if you don't even trade it on a day like yesterday, that is even better. This is my own opinion. I know some of you guys think this is opportunity. We want to trade the pound on elections day. It's fine if you want to do that, but please take very, very good care of risk management. Okay, guys? So I want you to know that although there are trading opportunities on hectic days like yesterday, very volatile price behavior from the pound. My own advice, guys, is that just let it go, let it slip. Don't try to milk it with trading on days that are very, very dangerous, like yesterday. I am positive that this move to the upside, yesterday low, I think it was 30.50, and we got to 35 late in the night. We're talking about more than 400 pips, low to high. I am positive that a lot of people lost a lot of money during that move. And I mean a lot. I mean that some people, I'm sure there are many people who lost their whole account during this move. And I have seen this with my own eyes when I was working with brokers. These dangerous days, let me call them dangerous. These dangerous days are, of course, exciting. And of course, they lure you into trading. But my own advice, after 19 years of trading, guys, when you have elections or anything like that, just don't trade the currency in question, okay? Leave it. Wait for, well, we always have opportunities in the market. This is not going to be the last opportunity, the last trading opportunity, or the opportunity that will make you a ton of money. No, forget about that. This is a high risk trading opportunity. Even with technical analysis, even if the chart is saying something, it is of course a trading opportunity. Of course, I'm not gonna say anything else, but it is also a very dangerous trading opportunity. And as you grow up in the market, I mean, as you spend more time, as you get more years in your experience, I am positive, guys, that you will try to avoid high risk situations, because it is risk that separates winners from losers in this market. How you understand risk is probably the most important thing that will decide if you are going to be a winner or a loser in this market. Winners are less than 1 in 5. Losers are 4 in 5. So out of every 5 people trading Forex or CFDs or financial markets in general, 4 are losing money. And in my own opinion, the main reason for that, one of the main reasons, one of the top reasons, is not understanding risk. The only reason that could be as important is not being prepared enough, not reading enough books, not getting training courses, not getting enough information about the market, and of course the risk. These are the 2 reasons that why 4 out of 5 people lose money in the financial markets. I don't want you to be among these 4 people. I want you to be that 1 in 5 who makes money in the financial market. Okay, guys, with this, we are going to take a very short break, very short, 5 minutes max, and we will be back to start talking about the euro, of course, the pound. The pound, we're going to start with the pound. Out of respect today, I'm going to start with the pound, then the euro, and after that, of course, we're going to talk about the yen and gold, the 4 instruments that we spend most of our times on. We have been doing this for a while now. Unfortunately, I am unable to cover 6 or 7 instruments. I would love to do that, but of course we have a limited amount of time that we need to invest. We need to talk about results from yesterday. That takes time. We need to talk about the dollar index. That takes time, and I will issue live in front of you the signals to our group, which I want you to join. Okay, so that also takes time. That's why we have been doing 4 instruments recently, not more than that. So 4 instruments, and I'm going to give you trading recommendations on all of them. Maybe the pound, if I feel that we are still trading in a risky situation, maybe we're going to skip it for today, and maybe we'll find something else to issue a signal for. But euro, gold, and yen are going to be our signals for today. So guys, 5 minutes, we're going to take a break. Get yourself something to drink, think about the market, think about any question you want me to answer, and I will shoot in the comments, and I will be a very happy man answering your questions. Okay guys, Before I go, of course, I want to remind you that this live stream is sponsored by our favorite broker in the whole world, QTime FX, which is offering you to trade with a maximum leverage of 500 to 1. And of course, it was not surprising to see them get the award for the lowest forex spread broker of 2018 by the ACIFMA. And that is easy to see when you look at these spreads, guys. 0.4 on the euro dollar and the dollar yen, and I have seen less than that with my own eyes, guys. And that is accompanied by zero commission, which is absolutely fantastic. Your funds will be segregated when you open your account with QTime FX in UOB, which is ranked in the 22nd place in World Bank ranking. Now open your account with us and get yourself a fat bonus. Everybody's talking about this bonus, $500 of real money that you can withdraw, guys, not trading credit. And we want you to withdraw. For you guys who don't want to deposit too much, you can deposit only $150 and get yourself a bonus of $250. Or you can go for the gold, as I always say, deposit $300 or more and get yourself $500 of bonus. You know what I think? I think if you want to have an account of $1,000 to trade with, you can deposit $500 and depend on the bonus $500 to make your account $1,000, and you follow our signals and you make money and you see your account grow. So instead of starting with $200, $300, you can start from with $500 from you and $500 from the bonus, and you will get $1,000 in your account. I want you to do that. So deposit $500 and start trading today. I'm going to give you signals after the break. Open your account in the break. In these 2 minutes, contact FX_Educast via Telegram. Let's open this account for you and be ready to trade our signals, which are making money day after day after day. We are having an excellent run, guys. And I want you to be a part of that run. I want you to be a part of that success. And for that, I need you to open your account with QTime FX. Deposit $500. This is the agreement that we have, you and me. $500 from you, $500 from the bonus, and you will get $1,000. That's an amount that you can start your adventure with. I don't want you starting with $100 or something like that. 1,000? Okay, let's try and do this. Okay, guys? But one important note, to get these promotional benefits, especially the bonus, you need to contact FX_Educast via Telegram. Don't go right, don't go left, just look forward, look straight to FX_Educast on Telegram. If you have Telegram, contact us right now. If you do not have Telegram, download it, get yourself an account, and contact FX_Educast via Telegram right now, and let's open this account for you. I'm going to take a very short break, guys, 5 minutes max, and we will be back with trading opportunities that you don't want to miss. See you in 5, guys. Okay, guys, we are back, and we want to immediately start talking about the market, talking about trading opportunities for today. Hi again, this is your host Munther Marji CMT with FX Educast and QTime FX, and we are offering you the chance to know, to see, to identify the best trading opportunities in the market for today. And of course, a huge thank you to QTime FX for this opportunity that it is giving us to meet and to trade together. The only reason we are here together, guys, is because of the generous sponsorship of QTime FX, which is sponsoring this live stream as it always have been doing for the past few months. Every day, your sponsor is QTime FX because they want you to make money and they want you to be successful. Okay, guys, now I think we are having a problem with our browser. So what we are going to do is that we are going to use the chart on our trading platform to analyze the market. Unfortunately, I don't know, there's a problem with my charting software. I don't know if it's the connection or from the website itself. I tried during the break to refresh things, but it's not working. As you can see, it is not working for some reason. But fear not, of course, we have the trading platform, QTime FX trading platform to analyze with. And I'm gonna take this like this so we have the screen. Okay, guys, now the euro, as you know, the euro moved higher yesterday, especially after the exit polls. As you can see, fantastic move to the upside, reached 112, but after that we are correcting lower. Now first I want to take a look at the daily and see what is happening here. Of course, pushing to the upside above recent highs is something very nice, but we did so only for a short while, and that is why we really need to do so today. We want to be trading above recent highs, which of course you may remember that in October we got to 1183, and then we started dropping, and we traded for almost 2 months below that 1183 top. Now yesterday, or late in the night after the exit polls came from the UK, we pushed above 1183 for the first time in 4 months. It was the highest price since August. What I need to see is trading above 1183. So the first thing that I want to say to you is that we have resistance at 1183. Our resistance is going to be 1183. And now I'm going to close this and see, maybe we'll restart the browser and things will start to happen again. Now guys, this of course means that 1183 is our resistance. We want to see the price trade there, but we also have support levels that I'm interested in. The first idea is that if we go back to trade above 1183, we will jump on the long side of the market. We're going to buy the euro. Now, another thing is I'm really interested in is the retracement level or levels for the move, for this very sharp move. Yes. So As you can see, guys, we are now very, very close to the 1165, which is 38.2 retracement level. Actually, the Fibonacci is a little bit below that, at 62. Now, reaching the first Fibonacci level is, of course, good. If we find a bottom around here and we start rising again, that is good. And if we get above 83, that is fantastic. And even if we drop and find support at the 50 or 61.8, that would also be fantastic to me. I want to see on the hourly chart which one of these levels is the closest to the moving average band. And as you can see, it is 61.8 retracement level. This level at 1140 is also a level where we can buy the euro. We can attempt a long position here. Why? Because it's a 61.8 level, and at the same time, it is also supported by the moving average band. As you can see, these moving averages are sloping to the upside, moving to the upside, and 61.8 is between them. Now, the lower limit of this moving average area is currently in the 30s or at 30, or almost at 30. But as you can see, it's rising because of this move. It's going to be, recently we have been rising, so this moving average is going to reflect that by rising further. And I want it to get closer and closer to the 40. So in all cases, this area here between 40 and 30 is support, and I want to try a long there. Now, just let me try with the chart one more time, because it's there where I write the signals. If it's not working, we're gonna immediately place the signals here. I'm gonna place 2 buy signals today for the euro. I'm not gonna sell, and I'm sure you understand why. After yesterday's move, I think trying to sell the euro is not a very good idea. We are trading at 4-month highs. Even with a little bit of a retreat to the downside, that's not a reason to sell. So I'm going to place these buy limit and a buy stop. Sorry, not 5. Of course, well, I don't want you to trade that huge, especially you guys who are new to this. Okay, so 1140. If we get to this Fibonacci level, I want to be long. And I want my stop to be below these bottoms here, which are 1102, I think. 11, yes, 02, 03, it's 1 pip. So consider it 1102. 20 pips below that is going to be my stop, which makes it 1082. And my limit, of course, I'm going to give you more than one target when we send to the group. We're gonna issue a signal to the group in front of you live, but for this account, I'm gonna use a limit that is 50 pips or something like that. How about the overnight high of 112? And of course we have 1209 as a Fibonacci level. This is the one I'm going with. 69 pips and place. I'm gonna, why am I? Yes, guys. So this is our first recommendation for today. Guys, buy a euro at 1140, stop at 1082, limit at 1209. Now, if we don't drop to the 40s and we start rising from current levels, I want to buy as well. 1183 and I'm in. Now the stop for this one is needs to be below the 40. Let's say we have the 40, of course, as a support. 20 pips below that is 1120. That's a reasonable stop. 63 pips, and my limit is going to be 1260, which is the next Fibonacci retracement, or the next retracement. It's not a Fibonacci level, it's a retracement level to the upside. Or is it a Fibonacci? Without the chart, my chart, I feel lost. So a place And of course, guys, these are the two signals for the euro today. I'm not gonna issue a sell signal, but of course, guys, when we have two signals in the same direction on the same day on the same instrument, of course, if we have two buy or two sell, I always say this, and I want you to keep it in your mind all the time. When one of them is triggered, one of these two orders is triggered, we cancel the other immediately, because we don't want to have two positions pointing in the same direction at the same time. That's double the risk that I want you to have, guys. So if we get to 1140 first, you go to your trading account and immediately cancel the order to buy at 1183. If we buy at 1183 first, you go immediately to your trading account and you cancel the order to buy at 1140. Capiche? Okay. Now it's time to issue these signals to the group. Today's 13th, of course. Now this is my local time. We are 2 hours ahead or beyond GMT, so it's now, or it's going to be around 7:25 GMT when we issue these signals. We have a buy at 1140 with a stop at 1082, right, guys? And 1140 and 1082. Now the limit is going to be the second target. This is 1209 here. I'm gonna have 1260 here, and I'm gonna give you even a smaller target, which is going to be 83, of course, 83. So at 83 we'll be making 43 pips. At 1209 we'll be making 69 pips. And at 1260 we'll be making 120 pips. These are the targets for this recommendation. I'll screenshot that. And guys, while I do this, I want to say to you that you should join this group. I can't stress this enough, guys. You must join this group. I want you to join this group. I want you to be able to get these signals. And this group is, of course, going to be for our clients. So you have to open your account with QTimeFX in order to get these signals. This is not going to be free for very long, guys. We are doing great, and we want to give this greatness to our clients. We want to help our clients make money. Honestly, I really like helping anybody, but I'm going to tell you this, and I'm being very honest. I don't think it's my responsibility to help the clients of other brokers. Go to your broker and get signals from them, okay? This is a business, you know, it's not charity. So yes, I'm happy if I help anybody at all, but it's not my responsibility. So think about this as a business, you know, don't think about it like, I know a lot of guys, they look for signals around, they go, please, where can I find free signals? Where can I do this? Where can I do that? Go to your broker and ask for them. Why isn't your broker giving you signals? Here at QTimeFX, we are giving you the best signals you can wish for, and you can see the results. Just look at this week's results, guys. We are making something close or maybe even more than 400 pips. On Monday, it was an Arabic webinar, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all winners. And we are not very far from 400 pips on all 3 days together. At least 350. I didn't calculate it, but that's my guess. It's going to be at least 350 pips. So we are giving you something that is really, really good. And we want to give this good service to our clients. So today, you need to become a client of QTimeFX. in order to get this fantastic service free of any charge. Of course, it does cost money. You know, when somebody gives you an idea to make money, they of course will ask for money because they gave you that idea. So if I'm going to give you trading ideas that will make you profit, then that should cost you money. And guess who's paying for that? 2Time is paying on your behalf so you can get these signals. Okay, people. So we have issued this signal, and I'm going to be sending it to the group immediately. Now I want to issue another signal, buy at 1183. Where was the stop? Do you remember? 1183.20, which is 20 pips below the support at 1140, right? Now the target is 1260, and this is going to be the second target, 1260, 77 pips. We're gonna find a closer target for that. I'm gonna give this target as 13 or 1283, 100 pips. It's the weekend. The weekend is approaching. We don't want to wait too much. 100 pips is okay. And it's always, of course, up to you which target you want to use. You can use the first one, and of course it's the easiest to achieve. That's of course common sense, and get away with all your trades reaching the first target. Or you can use the second. Usually the second is the one I use for the count, as you can see here, guys. So this is the target that I use. Or the first, or if you are the kind of trader who can wait a long time, you can buy this week and wait until next week or the one after that, you can use the third target. To me, I like to get in, like to get out, like to collect some money, not very, very small, not like 20 pips or something like that, but anything that reaches 40, 50, 60, that's very, very good to close. So we still have one target to fill here. And I'm going to place it at 35 without technical analysis, which of course means 1218. I'm going to make it 19 to make it 10 pips above that Fibonacci level, so 36 pips. This is the second euro signal for today. Both of them are long. Remember, guys, when you get one of them in the market, when one of these orders is triggered, you go to your account and you cancel the other immediately. We don't want to be trading two positions in the same direction at the same time in the same account. So 2 euro signals, and now immediately to our Telegram group, and this is the 13th of the month. And there you go, guys. 2 signals issued to the group right now. Join the group. Join the group. Join the group. Don't let this group, give trading signals and give profit to others while you are only watching. You need to be a part of this group. You don't want to be just a watcher. Looking at this profit, at these signals with no real investment in there. So buy at 1140, stop at 1082, 1183, 1209, 1260, or buy at 1183 with a stop at 1120. Targets are 1219, 1260, and 1283. Best of luck, guys. Now to the pound. I wanted to start with the pound and I forgot that. Too little sleep, guys. Very exciting night yesterday. I was following the news. I didn't get much sleep. But let's go and see what's happening in the pound. And just look at this, guys. Just look at this. Just look at this. Fantastic, fantastic move. This is our stop. Of course, we had a winner and a loser and yesterday. I hope that you guys closed your positions, because if you kept them open for a long time, both of them would be stopped. But if you got out at the first or second targets, one of them is going to be a winner and one of them is going to be a loser. So a sell here and close here was a fantastic idea. Now, of course, after such a fantastic move to the upside, a horizontal move is to be expected. This is some kind of correction. If we break above this, the top of this range, or even the falling trend line from this range, that means we can buy. But it's not as easy when you want to talk about the support, because we had a very sharp move to the upside. So if we break 34.93, of course this is a falling trend line. With time it's going to get much closer to this top right here. So this is the resistance that I'm going to be using for today. It is 83, and as you can see, we are more than 50 pips below that at the moment. So to wait for something to rise 50 pips and then buy it, I know it can move 200 today or even more than that, but you know, it sounds and it looks a little bit too late. And of course that's to be expected. It's the day after the elections. Trading the pound today is going to be a little bit riskier than usual. So bigger moves, bigger stops, and it's just not the kind of atmosphere that I want to issue signals for. So I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna just analyze this thing without issuing signals. Remember guys, on the chart that is not working today, I don't know if the problem is from my device, or is it from my connection, or is it from the website itself? I don't know. I don't think it's from the website itself. But in all cases, let's go back to this chart here and try to make the best out of it. Guys, you remember what I used to say. I said that this is 1, this is 2, this is wave 3, and this is a flat 4. And having flat of course means when wave A and wave C are very close to each other in terms of size and in terms of the finish point or the termination point. So in size they are similar and they ended very close to each other. This is what we call a flat correction in Elliott wave theory. Now wave 4 is usually flat, so having a flat exactly in this place after this wave 3, this very sharp wave 3, further confirms that yes, this is 4 and we will have a 5 to the upside. And as you can see, we had 1 here, we had 2 out of 5, this is maybe 3, and this is 4, and this could be 5 of 5, or if 3 is going to be a real monster, then this is all of this move from this point here is still wave 3. We cannot tell 100% for now. We need to watch support and resistance levels before we can talk about it. Now, what we need to see, of course, is a higher close and a strong close today. If we turn to the weekly chart, it is very important, in my own opinion, to close above the previous top. Here, the high was, the high here is 33.81. Yes, now I remember it. So we want to be closing above that level. Currently, we are around 45 pips above this level, but of course we still have more than 12 hours until the close of the week. During these hours, anything can happen. We can move even higher or we can close lower. In my own opinion, a close below 33.81 is a weakness sign that we must respect. We must respect this weakness sign. I know after yesterday's move, everybody is talking about how high can the pound get. So nobody is expecting a very sharp drop now. We have risen more than 450 pips above yesterday low. That is the kind of move that does not happen often, and it indicates what kind of strength we have on the upside. Now, this must be concluded with a close above 33.81. If we close below 33.81, I don't think the pound can go higher than that. But if we do, and of course the higher the better, as we go higher, 20 pips above that is okay, 50 is better, and so on. If we get this close, then we will be ready to, in my own opinion, this is something that I've been waiting in for a long time. I want to see this bottom tested. And this bottom is the monthly low of February 2018, almost 2 years ago, just a couple of months less than 2 years. The low here is 37.10 or 11, 37.11. So this is going to be the next target. And bottoms, from my own experience, I know that bottoms that appear very close to major tops are usually very, very important resistance levels. If we top again very close to this level and start falling, the pound could drop hundreds of pips. But if we break if we break above this resistance, it was a support back then, now on the way higher it's going to be a resistance. If we break above 37.11 with a good number of pips and with a close and everything is confirmed, then we should expect hundreds of pips to the upside. And that means, of course, we will be trading above 140 for the first time since Brexit. I think since Brexit we did not trade above, yes, we did not even reach 140 from the day of Brexit, or did we? Yes, we did for a very short while, which is here, of course, here just a day or a few days again here. But we are, of course, hoping for even more than this, because once we break this bottom here, these tops will be challenged. This is my expectation, and maybe 2020, with, of course, our expectations that the dollar is going to suffer on the medium term, maybe it will be finally time to go back to the levels we had on Brexit night. And that was $1.50. It was 150. I remember it very, very well. I remember that night very well. Okay, people. So honestly, yes, we can trade the pound today, but I'm seeing that the difference between support and resistance is going to be more than 100 pips, and I don't want to be in that kind of risk. But I promise you, on Monday, we will try to trade the pound. Today, I'm giving the pound a break. And that, of course, makes us look for trading opportunities elsewhere. Now for gold, as you can see how many times I traded gold here. Now gold, and of course I'm not talking about weekly. I want to first of all look at the hourly and see what happens. Now, or let's look at the daily first. Yesterday was a fantastic day for the euro and for the gold bulls, up until the moment when news came out that President Trump says we are going to reach an agreement with China soon. When that happened, gold dropped like a stone. Let me show you what happened in the market when that was. Look at this. No, not this one. This one. Yes, look at this. This happened because of news that The United States and China, the two biggest economies in the world. I'm sorry, Eurozone, I'm not considering you one economy. The two biggest economies in the world are probably going to settle things and going to get together, have a trade agreement, and stop this tariff thing. So that was very good, of course, to hear. And when good news come, gold becomes cheap. When tensions rise, gold becomes expensive. So gold dropped like a stone, as you can see, guys. Unbelievable. It was unbelievable to see this move. I think more than 200 pips in 1 hour or close to that. It was unbelievable to see this move. Now what? Now what? I think that after such a drop, the highest point or resistance here, the highest point or points that are very close to the highest point after for the price action after this drop is the resistance for today. So my opinion is that 70.3 is the resistance. These tops here, this top here, this is very close to it, this is very close to it. So if we break above 7 or 70.3, then I recommend you guys get yourselves a long position. Okay, guys? Now, support is going to be the bottom of this very sharp move, this bottom right here. It is 64.6. Okay, so 70.3 and 64.6, and of course once any of them is broken, I want you to get in the direction of the break. So let's do this. I want to be long, buy stop. If we trade 10 pips above resistance, which is 70.30, that means 71.30. Okay, and I want my stop to be 10 pips below. Let's make it 20, because you know we have many reasons to believe that gold is going higher. That's why such a move should be considered an opportunity to buy. Although I understand, I'm sure you guys who believe in fundamental analysis say, but Munther, the US and China are going to agree, so why is gold going to get higher? I don't know. It will. On the chart, I don't care for the reason. So I placed my order here. I don't want the price to move higher very fast, and I missed this opportunity because we are getting close to the resistance. And I'm going to place this stop and limit immediately now. Okay, so instead of only 10 pips below support 64.6, I'm going to use 20 pips, and that is why I'm going to place the stop at 62.60. 87 pips for gold. As you have noticed, we always try to get a stop between 60 and 70 pips for euro and pound and yen. But for gold, it's not easy to do that. It's a volatile instrument. That's why we always have our stops in the 85, 90, something like that, 80 sometimes. So this is our order for today. What about the limit? Now, I think the retracement levels for this move, all of this move to the downside here, can make good targets. And for that, if I'm buying at 71.3, I want something in around 50 pips. Here, the 61.8 retracement is at 77.3. And I'm going to use that. Now, the other signal is, of course, a sell in case this drop continues. I'm a technical analyst, guys. If we break these bottoms, look at the support here, here, and here. Amazing support. I like it very, very much. Even with this move, I still like this support. If we break below it, then I would sell. So sell stop at the stop for the long position, 62.6. Our stop's going to be 71.3, of course. And the limit is a little bit tricky. Let's place this now, and I will update the limit. It's going to be tricky here. These bottoms right here, I think they make good targets. This one right here in specific, it is 58.5, but that is very close. So I'm gonna assume that once we break this support, we will have a good chance of trading below this bottom, and I'm gonna try something that is close but below. I like this bottom here, which is 56.4. Yeah, that's okay. And done. These are the recommendations for gold today, guys. Buy at 71.3 with a stop at 62.6 and the limit at 77.3. Or sell at 62.6. Stop at 71.3 with a limit at 56.4. Okay, now let's issue these signals to the group. It's 13th, and now we are approaching yes. So I'll have a buy at 71.3, stop 62.6. The target here is 77.3. Of course, I'm going to give you other targets. Initial target, I want something closer than that. I don't know. That would make it very small, but of course I have to give you a smaller target. About the 50% level, 74.4. Is that okay with you guys? 74.4, of course, that leaves us with 31 pips. 77.3, 60 pips. This is my favorite out of the three, but of course you can use the target that suits your trading most. To me, I'm gonna place this number in my trading account. I already did, as you can see, guys. Here it is. But for you, of course, it is up to you. Now, the third target is going to be yesterday high. Yesterday we got to 86.7. Fantastic high. But unfortunately, we were unable to hold on to these gains. So 86.7. 86.7, that leaves us with 154 pips. And print, screen, I want you to join the group, guys. I want to remind you, join our group, contact us, FX_DCast via Telegram, and ask to join this group. We are doing magic here. We are achieving profit day after day after day, and you don't want to miss this. So, okay, and yes. Now for the sell, I'm going to use 755. I'm going to sell at 62.6. My stop 71.3, right? 62.6, 71.3, 56.4. Now, 56.4, of course, that is 62 pips here. We'll place something like 35 here, or 36, let's say, to make it 1459. And of course 1446. I know it's far, but if we start falling, that is the target. That is the ultimate target, the one that we should be thinking about. And in this case, of course, it's 166 pips. And print and save. It's 271, 59, 56, 46. And save. And if you are in the group, you will get this immediately. That's why I want you to be in the group, guys. 2 signals right to your mobile, send, that's it. Okay, so join the group, join the group, join the group. Don't miss these trading opportunities. Don't miss these chances to make some profit like we do every day. We have been doing every day. Of course, in the next period, I expect a few days to be losing days because nobody makes money every day in the market. But for now, hey, let's enjoy the ride. We have been making profit week after week, day after day for a very good period of time. And I want you to be a part of that success, guys. That's why I want you to open your account with QTimeFX so you continue to enjoy all of these benefits we offer our clients. On top of them is this webinar, trading opportunities, pips, guys, profit. This is why we trade, right? This is why you trade. And with someone here who is willing to help you, someone who has been in the market for 19 years and is a chartered market technician, CMT, and I have been helping people make money in the market for a long time. Since 2003, I have my own analysis and signal service, and I have been helping a lot of people make profit in the market. I want you to be a part of that. I want you to enjoy the profit. I want you to make money. I want you to trade with my signals, make money, and then tell your friends about Munther, Marji, CMT, and of course about QTimeFX and our favorite broker in the world, QTimeFX and FX Educast, who is managing this event. So guys, we, all of us here, me, FX Educast and QTimeFX, we all want you to be successful. We want you to make money. We want you to tell people how happy you are with the profit we are helping you achieve. I will give you my best every day. This is my promise to you. But guys, we want you to come and work with us because these benefits, these great benefits, are going to be client only. And I know the stream is currently free, but it's not going to be like this for a long time. If you're not a QTimeFX client, enjoy these free webinars because in the near future, I don't think they are going to continue to be free. So when they turn from free to client only, I want you to be a client and I want you to keep enjoying the profit I'm making you every day. Guys, yesterday on elections day, and we had 2 stops and yet we managed to close the day in profit. How fantastic is that? How fantastic is that? The day before, you remember how many pips we made? 180 pips on Wednesday, guys. Not 30, not 50, 182 pips in 3 trades on Wednesday. Very simple. Take the signals, place the orders in your QTimeFX live account, and you will see money. Okay, this is my promise to you. I will help you. I will try my best to help you every day. And most of the days, I promise you will be making profit. Of course, you will have to face a losing day, losing couple of days sometimes, but then again, quickly we go back to make profit. For now, just look at the results of this week, the week before, the one before, the one before. We are making profit every week, and we are making profit almost every day. And we are going to continue doing this because I am on a mission to make you guys some profit. And I'm not going to give up until everybody talks about the profit that QTimeFX is offering you through these webinars, through these trading sessions. QTimeFX wants you to make money, guys. That's why they are sponsoring this live stream. That's why they got me to tell you where to buy, where to sell, and they are paying on your behalf. I'm telling you, this is not cheap. And they know that, and they are paying. So you guys can make profit. What better deal than that can you ask for? Guys, QTimeFX, our favorite Forex broker in the whole world, is offering you the chance to trade with maximum leverage of 500 to 1. And with what? With unbelievable trading expenses. They are very, very low because they, of course, have two parts. The first part is the very tight spreads that you will be trading with when you open your account with us. Euro dollar 0.4, and I assure you that you will see less than this. I have seen the euro at 0.3 many times in my trading with QTimeFX. Dollar yen with 0.4, and similar very attractive spreads on other majors. And that comes, of course, with zero commission, because we want to cut your trading expenses to a minimum. This is what QTimeFX is aiming for. They want to offer the traders the chance to trade with a broker who really cares about them, who really wants to cut their trading expenses to a minimum. So no commission, guys. I know if you look around on the internet, I know, and I've seen brokers. There is a lot of brokers out there. Some of them offer fantastic spreads, but with a commission. No, not QTimeFX. Here, we offer you the chance to trade with fantastic spreads, and we don't want to charge you any kind of commission. And that kind of behavior, guys, and attitude is the reason why QTimeFX won the award for lowest Forex spread broker of 2018 by the ACI FMA. No surprises there. And I really hope they get it year after year, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, and so on, because I'm so proud to be a part of the QTimeFX family. And that is because they are offering fantastic trading conditions to you guys. You don't want to miss this. Believe me, I have been in the market for 19 years, almost exactly 19 years. My interview with my first broker, as I told you yesterday, was on Friday, December 15th, 2000. And in these 19 years, I have never seen anything like this. I have seen good spreads, but they come with commission. But this is a very, very tight spread, and at the same time, no commission charge. Fantastic combination if you are the kind of trader who wants to cut their trading expenses to minimum. If you get in and out many times of the day, just calculate how much commission you can save by trading with QTimeFX. And guys, of course, on top of that, there is the segregated funds thing, because we segregate your funds in UOB, which is ranked in the 22nd place in World Bank ranking. That is some great security for your money. You don't want to be worrying about your money. So you should be trading with a broker who segregates your funds in a strong bank, in a well-known bank, in a bank with fantastic ranking, fantastic fundamentals. So you don't have to worry about your funds, and you will start worrying about trading opportunities. This is the thing that you should give your time to. I don't want to spend my time thinking about what about my funds? What is going to happen to my funds with this broker? No, I don't want to waste my time doing that. I want you to stop thinking about that. Open your account with QTimeFX, segregated funds in UOB, and dedicate this time to finding good trading opportunities. And of course, They are here in the webinar, guys, in the live stream. These trading opportunities are here every day. And if all of this is not good enough for you guys, we have $500 from us to you just because you picked QTime FX as your broker. So open a VIP account with QTime FX and you will get yourself a very fat bonus. Not 50, guys. This is the second zero is not a mistake. Okay, this is the right number, $500. So make a deposit of $150 and you will be entitled to a bonus of $250. But wait, you can make a deposit of $300 and get yourself a bonus of $500. And I have proposed to you something even better than that. How about you deposit 500 from you, 500 from a QTime FX, and that adds up to 1,000. That is something, that's an account that you can start trading with. Not very small. 1,000, yeah, for a beginner, that's okay. Okay? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to contact FX_educast via Telegram and ask them to open an account today. And I want you to drop $500 in that account and get yourself a bonus of 500. And you say to yourself, I have $1,000 account in Forex and I follow the trading recommendations that QTime FX is offering me with Munther through these live trading and analysis sessions, and I want to make money in the market. This is what I want you to do. Okay, people, contact us, FX_educast via Telegram. This is your gateway to the bonus. If you don't contact FX_educast, you will not get the bonus. You must contact FX_educast to get all these promotional benefits. And while you are at it, please ask to join the group, our group, guys. The group where we send our trading signals. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. This is it, guys. This is the group. We send the signals here. I don't want you to miss any of these signals, okay? I want you to enjoy them. I want you to be in this group when I send these signals, and it is me that I'm sending the signals. Every day I'm going to send the signals, and I want you to be there. I want you to enjoy these signals, which are only for our clients. Very, very soon, all of this is not going to be open air. It's going to be exclusive to QTime FX clients, and I'm sure from the profit you have seen with these live trading sessions, I'm sure you want to continue to receive these signals, and getting into this group is one way to do so. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Our second and last break of the day. We're going to take 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that, and I will be back to talk about more trading opportunities. After the break, we're going to talk about the yen, of course, and maybe we'll find another instrument to issue signals for, because we did not issue signals for the pound today. It's a break, and after a very, very sharp move last night, the difference between support and resistance is very huge, and that means the stop should be really huge. I don't want you to be in that position, guys, so we'll find something else. And as you can see, our signal to buy gold at 71.3 is now triggered. Let's hope for 77.3 before the end of this webinar, so we can celebrate first 60 pips for today. Love you all so much. Thank you very much for being here. Let's take a short break. You don't want to miss the last part of this live trading session. More trading opportunities, and I'm going to give you a trading opportunity on the dollar yen that you don't want to miss. Okay? See you in 5, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back. After our short break, second and last break for today, welcome back. I'm your host, Munther Marji CMT with QTime FX and FX Educast, and we all welcome you to this free live trading and analysis session. The last day of the week, we are trying to make you some profit today, like we did yesterday and the day before, and so on. So thank you all for being here. It is really an honor for me to see you guys with me here, and that I can give you trading opportunities. It's really something that makes me happy and makes me feel fulfilled. I want to help you guys make profit, and that comes, of course, with a generous sponsorship of QTime FX, who is sponsoring this free webinar. So a huge thank you to QTime FX, guys. We want you to come and get our money. This is the message that QTime FX is sending out. We have a promotion, $500. We want you to come and get these $500. And the way to do so is, of course, by opening your account and depositing a minimum of $300. And my idea today is that anybody who's really interested in trading the Forex market with $1,000 in their account can drop $500 from their money and depend on the bonus, the other $500 to make their account $1,000, and then start their journey towards much more than that. I really wish you all the best, guys. Contact us FX_Educast via Telegram, and we will help you. We'll answer your questions or help you open your account today. Okay, with that, today we have issued signals for the euro and gold, and we already have, let me open this, we already have an open position on gold at 71.3. This is the signal. These are, just don't mind these positions, you know, they are mine, they're not for the but for today, the ones with the 13th of the month, guys, this is the one that is now triggered. The euro is also approaching the buy at 1183. I hope it gets triggered and it moves higher and higher and higher. This is what I'm hoping for the euro today. Definitely I will be happy when we get to 1209, but if we get to 1260, I will be extremely happy today, and I'm praying for that. I want to go to my weekend knowing that the euro touched 1260. Okay, now for the pound, we talked about the analysis. We took a look at the hourly, 4-hour and daily charts, but we did not issue signals because the difference between the support and resistance for today is huge. We don't want to take you into that area of high risk trading. So we are skipping the pound for today, and we really hope we will have time to fit in another instrument, maybe the Canadian or maybe the Euro Yen. We'll see about that. And now immediately to the dollar yen, which is, as you can tell, guys, made me some problems yesterday. I was not happy about this move. It hit the stop. We had a sell, guys. Remember, we had a sell at 58, 108.58 with a stop at 109.25. Unfortunately, the stop was hit, but at the same place where the stop was hit, a long position was initiated and it was closed in profit. So overall, it was a small loss. You know, we lost around 65 pips, I think. 67 pips on the short position, and we made around 30 pips on the long position. So overall, it's around 37 pips of loss on the dollar yen yesterday. But other instruments made profit. Euro made profit. Gold made profit. So it was okay. It was okay. But aside from pips, what I'm interested in is the technical outlook. This means to me much more than the few pips that are lost or made into profit yesterday. If we lost 30 or made 30, it's not really an issue. The issue is, what is the technical outlook? Now, I have been rooting for the bears on this pair for a long time. I'm dropping from 109.73 towards 108.40 was pleasure to me. We made profit on that move for more than one day. We were selling and making money, selling and making money. But with this move here, guys, that's not, I don't know if we can continue doing the same thing, because we are approaching the top that we have seen recently. Let me show you this one. This is December 2nd, 11 days ago. I think it was a Monday, yeah, December 2nd was a Monday. So we got to 109.73, which is not very good for our outlook. Now, the mission that we are on for now is to know, or to try to estimate at least, if this rising move from yesterday low is going to continue. First of all, I want to tell you why this happened. Of course, it happened because of what President Trump said. He said that trade agreement is near, and that, of course, gave a push to the dollar against most other majors. But not only the dollar was stronger, also the yen is considered one of the safe haven assets. So I'm sure there is a portion of ditching safe haven assets in that move. So yes, the dollar is rising, but it's also the yen that is getting weaker, because things are getting better between the United States and China. So I don't know. I mean, after or above 109.37, the resistance that I was extremely interested in. Above that, we don't have really serious major levels in this area. Aside from the top we have seen recently, it's a top. It's not a Fibonacci level or anything, but we have no option but to use that top as our resistance. Now I'm going to look for a support as well and try to find a support. And if the support is very close, we can push the resistance a little bit higher. Of course, we do have resistance there, but we don't have to use this exact resistance to build trading strategy at. For example, we are very close to the psychological level 110 yens, and that is very important. Of course, it's a psychological level, it's a round number, and I am sure that it is going to provide some kind of resistance, even if that was only temporary. So we'll see about that. Now I want to look for support levels. And as you can see, guys, with such a sharp move, it's very hard to specify support levels in these areas. Actually, if you want to know the real support I'm really interested in, we may draw a trend line like this, another trend line like this, which I like more, honestly. Yeah, this is the trend line that I like more. Both of them are pointing to 108.50. Both of them are very close to 108.50 at the moment. And as you can see, we are trading very close to 109.70. So we are just a little bit less than 120 pips above this support. So definitely we're going to look for closer supports. But this support is key. It's very important now. This is the 5-minute chart, so definitely these tops and bottoms are not significant. We need to identify support even at the 5-minute chart, but we need to keep in mind that it is not a significant support. But remember, all moves start small. Even the move of 1,000 pips start with breaking a small support, not a significant support, and then it moves further, and then it breaks a key support, and then the market moves more and more. So I like this one. I like the one connecting this intraday bottom with this intraday bottom with this candle low. And this one is currently around 109.50. As you can see, these bottoms right here at 55. So I'm going to consider 109.55 to be support. We are only 10 pips above that at the moment. And yes, 109.73 is a resistance, but the resistance I'm most interested in is the psychological level at 110. So if we drop below 109.55, I'm going to sell. If we start trading above 110, I'm going to buy. And let's immediately start building trading strategy that shows that. Honestly, if I see 110, I will be surprised. This will be a personal surprise for me. But of course, it's a market. Anything can happen. And you should be ready to deal with situations where the market moves against your expectations. Some people just freeze. They do nothing. Yeah, I believe the dollar yen is going down and I have a sell. That's great. But if it breaks an important resistance, that's an opportunity too. Just like yesterday, guys, we had a short at 108.58. When it was stopped out, we had a long at 109.25. And as you can see, we are currently, if you closed that earlier this morning, you made profit. If you are still in it, it is in good profit. Now we're on 40 pips. Moving in the direction that is not in your expectations can also generate you profit, can also generate you money. And this is what I want you to understand. I'm a dollar yen bear, but if resistance is broken, I buy. Because the reason behind that is very, very simple. I don't dictate what the market should do. Hey, market, you should drop, and I'm not going to do anything but sell you. That's not going to work with the market, man. That's not going to work. If the market shows you that it's moving lower and you want to sell, that's great. But even if you are a bear and the market is breaking resistance levels, you can buy and you can make money. And this is the mentality that I want you to have. This is something that you need years to develop. A lot of people who have spent 1 year or 2 years in the market cannot do that. But after a while, maybe after 5 years or something like that, you start to think with this mentality. Yes, I'm a bear, but this is an important resistance and we have a break to the upside. Should I just sit there and watch what the market do, or should I get in with a long position? My advice, get in with a long position. Okay, guys, so at 110, let's say 10 pips above that, I'm just thinking, and I'm going to see what kind of stop we have. Maybe we'll make it 20 pips above that. We'll see. Now, the support is 109.55. I'm not going to wait. 109.54, and I'm done. And that, of course, gives me the room to make this 20. So it's 64 pips of stop, reasonable. And I'm going to place also another order that is the exact opposite. I want to, where's my order? It's a buy stop. Now it's a sell stop at 109.54. My stop is going to be 10.20. And of course, we have not placed targets or take profit for these orders, but we will start thinking about that. Now, if we start dropping, I will be very happy. I'm not gonna lie. And if we start rising, I'm gonna be sad. But I'm gonna use both, guys. I'm gonna use both of these orders. I'm not gonna delete any one of them until, of course, the end of the European session, when I delete signals or orders that are not triggered. So if we start falling and we break this bottom right here and we start breaking this line, and again this line, then the yen will be expected, of course, to correct the whole move seen yesterday. Yesterday, I was very happy when we were here, but unfortunately that was only short-lived. Selling at 54 means that the dropping to the 50% level here, which is extremely close to the bottom of this candle, makes me good profit. The bottom of this candle here is 109.05, so I think that makes a good target. And just to make it around 50, we're gonna make it 109.04. 1 pip below the bottom of this candle. Now for the long, we have talked about this. We do have a resistance at 1070. We talked about it many times. It's a retracement level for the drop from April top, which was 1240, to the bottom seen in August, which was 104.45. The 71.4%, I think, is 1070, and that is the level that we are going to use. Now let's go to the group. I want you to be a part of this group, guys. I really want you to be a part of this group. Why? Because I send my signals here and I want you to make money. These signals make money. You have seen this. You have seen it. I want you to have it. I don't want you to be just a window shopper. You know, you look at the profit, but there's a glass between you and the profit. I want you to get in. I want you to use these trading opportunities to make money in your account, not just be a window shopper. You look at things, you look at nice things, but you don't get them. I want you to get them. I want you to get these trading opportunities. Get in the group, open your account with QTime FX, and you will be getting these signals forever. Okay, so the buy is 1020. Stop is 109.54. The targets, the second target is going to be the 50. I'm going to give you even a smaller one. 1170 is 50, of course, 50 pips. Now, a smaller target, I'm going to give you a smaller target, and I'm going to keep it at 30, 1050. While the third target, for that, I think we do need to take a look at the daily chart. This is 1070 here, and as you can see, it's also very close to the stop. We do have this bottom here, which obviously is providing a resistance at 1104. I'm going to use that as my target. 1104, 84 pips. And I'm gonna So guys, we have buy dollar yen at 1020, stop at 109.54, target is 1050. The second target, 1070, is the one I'm going to use on my account, on my QTime FX account, of course. And the third target is going to be 1104 and save. So this is this first signal for the dollar yen for today. Sorry about the noise coming out from outside. We can't do anything about that, unfortunately. $35, same. Okay, now we have 109.54 with a stop at 1020. 109.04. It's going to be 50 pips. Now I'm going to give you 30 or 35. I like this more. That's 19, 109.19. And I'm going to give you 107. No, that's too far. Yesterday low, let's take a look at yesterday low. The low here is 108.46. So 108.46. That's 108 pips. And print. So 54, 19, 04, 108. Okay. Numbers look correct to me. And save. And immediately we go to our group, FX Educast Premium Signal Group Chat. And I'm gonna give you these two signals. Okay. And go. Guys, join this group, get these signals. Imagine if you are now a member of this group, immediately when the signal is issued, it's going to reach you directly to your phone the minute I send this. So you need to have that. You really do. I want you to have it. I want you to be a part of this group, and I'm going to be there. If you guys need anything, if you have any questions, I'm going to be there to take care of this group. I want to take this group to the top. I want to make this group one of the best Forex groups in the whole world. And if you want to be a part of that success, contact us at FX_Educast via Telegram and join the group. And of course, by that, you can become a QTime FX client where you can trade with very, very tight spreads, zero commission, segregated funds, and get yourself a fat bonus of $500. And of course, on top of that, these amazing live trading sessions where I provide you every day with very good trading opportunities to make money. Okay, guys. So do we still have time for another instrument? I think we do. I think we do. The euro is getting very, very close to 11.83. I really hope we smash that level and we continue moving higher. Yes, this is a good move. As you can see, guys, you remember when we analyzed this, we calculated retracement levels and we said, sorry. Said that we do have a retracement here to 38.2. We stopped very close to 38.2 and we started moving to the upside. This is an indication of a rising move, a rising trend. At least on this chart, the 5-minute chart, we have an uptrend. So of course we prefer to buy, and I really hope that 11.83 will be triggered within the next 20 minutes before we say goodbye, and that we will start making money on this position. Now, another instrument. We'll try to fit another instrument. And for this last thing, I'm going to take a look at the euro yen, because we have been talking about the dollar yen. I want to take a look at the euro yen to see if there is any trading opportunities there with a low risk or with moderate risk, not very high risk like the pound. With the recent with this recent move being very sharp, I don't think it's a very good idea to trade the dollar yen, but we are going to try, guys. The euro yen, not the dollar yen. You know me, I always, first thing I check is retracements. The retracement levels for this falling move are in front of you on the chart. we have penetrated. We have stopped very close to the 50% here. Now we're penetrated, which makes this a wave 4. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, and wave 4, in which C is the strongest. Of course, there's some kind of overlapping here. It can happen in leveraged markets, although I don't like to calculate overlapping waves as 1 and 4. But even Robert Presser himself, he said that in cash markets, this rule holds. But he saw that in leveraged markets, it can happen, but with just a little bit of overlapping, not real deep overlapping. So here, maybe it is more than it should be. 12, what's the high here? It is 120. The bottom here, the low is 1924. No, that's more than I can allow for. So we'll count this in another way. 1, 2, 1, 2. And this makes this wave 3. And when it's 3, it's moving to the upside sharp and fast. And this means one of two things. In order to have a sharp move to the upside on the euro-yen, we should have a good move to the upside, at least on one of these two. Euro dollar or dollar yen. Of course, it makes sense to think of cross rates in this way. Now, which one is going to move real high? I really believe it's going to be the euro, but of course it can be the dollar yen. We'll see about that. In all cases, if this is wave 3, we are going to move higher in a sharp way. And I just want to check one thing, guys. I want to check if we have important figures coming later in the day, especially from the United States. We do have retail sales at 8:30 Eastern, of course. Retail sales excluding auto, import prices, export prices. And then at 10, we have business inventories. And at 11, we have FOMC member Williams' speech. And that's it. Yeah, we do have some figures today. They are not very important, but yes, they can move the market a little bit, but they are not super important. Of course, I'm going to be watching what will happen at 8:30 and 10 and looking for that move that I'm looking for. Of course, you know the directions that I favor on every instrument we will be talking about. For the euro-yen now, it is obvious that we are having a sharp and strong move to the upside, and I don't think there's any reason for this move to stop before reaching 23. We still have room for 50 pips or so to the upside. Can we use this to make some money? Obviously, the top that we saw late in the night after the American session closed and before the Asian session open, between them, here the high is 58. Here we got very close to 58. Let me see the high. It's 58.5. Very close tops to each other. So we can assume that if we start trading above 58, we can initiate a long position. But the problem is we do have a key resistance at 123. And it is, of course, in the shape or in the form of a Fibonacci level. This is Fibonacci level 61.8 at 103.04 to be exact. Now we can buy if we start trading above 58, but I want to stop. I want a support to place my stop below. Can we do that? Let's see. I'm going to try different trend lines and see if they are working. I like this bottom. I really like it. This one. which is the bottom of this candle is, or the low of this candle is 22.15. So 15 and 58, we can build a trading strategy around that. And because we're running out of time, we still have only 15 minutes before we say goodbye for the week, not just for the day. We can start building trading strategies with this information. Trading above 58 is a buy. That's why I'm going to place my long order at 68. Trading below 15 is a sell. That's why I'm going to sell at 05. 63 pips of a stop, very, very reasonable. Now of course, I'm gonna place an order just the exact opposite of this one, a reverse, if you will, a sell stop at 22.05 with a stop at 22.68. Now, yeah, we do have two orders with the stops, but not with the targets. So we are going to start looking for some targets. The downside target is easier to fetch. For this whole move, we can calculate retracement levels and see which one looks more important. I have the 38.2 here at 21.76, very close. But the 50% level, as you can see, is very close to the stop right here. So high here, the high is 21.54. Yes. That makes a good target, 21.54. And I'm gonna go to the group and send this signal. I'm gonna send it around 8:55, let's say, or 50. No, we still need more time to find the targets, of course. So 55, okay. 8:55 GMT. In a few minutes, we're going to issue this one. Now, of course, Euro Yen. The buy is at 22.68. Sell is 22.05. The targets, initial target. Okay, we did not find targets yet for the long position. $22.05, right? And 68. Now for this one, we do have the limit at 54. That's 51 pips. Gonna give you 30 pips here. 30 is, of course, 75, 54, and I'm gonna give you, let's say, 100 pips here at 121, 105%. I'm gonna screenshot this and send it to the group that I really, really want you to join. I can't stress this enough. I want you to be there, guys. This is a method of communication between you and me. And I'm going to be sending you all these signals, and you will be sending me your questions. Okay? So I'm going to be there. It's a great opportunity for us to talk together, and it's a fantastic way to deliver these signals for you guys. I want you to be there. Join our Telegram group. Send us at FX_educast on Telegram, and we will answer anything you ask about. But when you do contact FX_educast on Telegram, ask to join the group. Sorry, I think we need to adjust the time. Yes, it's 55. Okay, so now we print. Now we take a screenshot. So sell 2205, stop 2268. Very small target for you guys who love the small targets, 2175. The target I'm going to use in my trading account, and I already did, is 2154 and 21. Your third target for you guys who like to wait more than this. So this is Euro Yen. Okay. Now for the buy, of course, it's an exact opposite of that signal. It's a reverse. Buy at 2268, stop 2205, and we are going to find some targets for that. We still did not talk about targets for this move. So I'm gonna delete everything. And switch to an hourly chart. Not good enough. Daily chart, still I'm looking for important levels above current levels, and for that I need the daily chart. Obviously, guys, this high here, 2335, is important. So I'm gonna see if this can make me any good. 2335. So can we use 2335? Yes, we can. And that, of course, 67 pips. Now I'm gonna use 32 pips here for the 123 target, 123, 123.35, and do we have higher targets here? How about retracement levels for all of this move? I want something above here. Actually, this is very interesting. This bottom right here is at 65, 64. And as you can see, guys, it is also very close to this top here, which is 73. I think I'm going to use 73, which leaves this signal in case it reaches target number 3 with a profit of 105 pips. You are, of course, free to use whatever target you want, depending on your trading strategies, trading style. For me, if you want to copy me exactly, I place my orders on the account, and you can see which one of these 3 I choose for my account. For this signal, I'm going to use this second target, 2335. $23.35, and modify and save, and that's it. With this, guys, I still need to send the signals to the group, and then we can say goodbye. And I will wish you, definitely, I will wish you a great rest of the day in your trading. I can't find the signal. Okay, now we have it. Fantastic. Now we still, of course, want to screenshot this. Everything looks okay. The numbers look good, correct. That's why I'm gonna save this as my second euro yen signal for the day, and I'm immediately going to my group, our group, guys, and sending you these signals and send. And if you were a member of this group, you would find these signals reaching your mobile right now. You don't want to miss these signals, guys. Join the group, join the group, join the group. With this, guys, we come to the end of yet another fantastic live trading session. Very happy to be with you guys. I'm really happy. And I really want you to join this group. I want to see people coming in. I want to see our clients there, because I want our clients, QTimeFX clients, to make a lot of money. And that's why I don't want you to miss any trading opportunity we talk about. If you missed the video, you can still find the trading opportunities in the group. If you turn around and look away for a minute or two, you might miss what we are going to place in our account. Of course, these are the recommendations for today, but in case you are not very close to your laptop, you're not watching the video, you had to go for a few minutes and then come back, of course, and enjoy the rest of the webinar, you will not miss the signal. Why? Because you're a member of the group and the signal will get to you. Guys, up until now, we have one order that is triggered, which is buy gold at 71.3. Up until now, we're on a small profit of 10 pips. Current price is around 72.3.4, something like that. 10, 11 pips of profit. We hope for the best with this signal. I am really positive that this signal is going to reach the limit, but of course it's a market, anything can happen. I really believe in it. I wanted to get us 60 pips of profit because this is my limit, 77.3. These are the other orders for today. We still have 7 orders in place that are not triggered yet. The 2 on each of the instruments, euro dollar, dollar yen, euro yen, and 1 on gold in case it starts falling. So copy them, take a screenshot of these orders, and come back later and see what happens to them if you are an absolute beginner. But if you are a trader, that's not what I want you to do. No. I want you to go right now to your QTimeFX live account and place these orders. I don't want you to be wasting your time with demo trading or just watching a live trading session that will not make you money. I want this trading session to make you money, okay? And the only reason I wanna do this is because you gave us your confidence, and I wanna return that confidence with profit. So you guys, you picked us, you came here to watch the webinar, you want to be clients of QTimeFX, and I wanna reward that with fantastic trading opportunities. I'm working very hard for you guys to give you the best trading opportunities, and that's why I want you to join us at QTimeFX. Look at these trades. We're doing okay today, but we also have other orders, and of course we're still in the market. Anything can happen. We can lose these nice pips. We are achieving good pips on these 3 trades. We can lose them, or we can reach the limit. We can hit the stop. Let's see what happens today. We have been doing absolutely fantastic recently, and I want to keep this going day after day after day for you guys. I want you to make money. I want you to be happy because you gave us your confidence, and I want to return that with profit and with smiles on your faces, just like you make me smile when you are here, when you're watching this webinar, when you're opening your account with our favorite Forex broker in the whole world, QTimeFX, guys. Guys, QTimeFX wants you to make money. It's obvious. I mean, how many brokers do you know that is giving you trading signals and daily analysis given by a chartered market technician, CMT, with 19 years of experience in the market? How many? I know one, QTimeFX, and they are doing so because they want you guys to make money. When you make money, they make money. When their clients are happy, they are happy. This is the kind of broker that QTimeFX is. I know, guys, it's not a very nice thing to say, but it's a jungle out there. Some brokers make money when you do, some brokers make money when you don't. I'm sorry to say this, but this is the real world. You don't want to be trading with a broker that makes money out of your loss. When you lose money, they make money, because they will, no matter how good they are, the vast majority of them will try to make it harder for you to make profit. On the other hand, the broker that makes money when you do make money behaves in a completely different way. They are trying to make things easy for you to achieve profit. So they got you tight spreads, zero commission, segregated funds, good leverage, bonus, and your own trade advisor, technical analyst, and trader, me, myself, and I, Munther Marji CMT, who is here to help you achieve profit. We are trying our best to give you the best trading opportunities in the market, and you can take them and apply them on your QTime FX account, guys. Just look at these spreads, fantastic spreads, and of course, zero commission, because if you have good spreads and then we will charge you commission, what's the use? You will not be very happy about that. We want you to be happy. That's why we want you to trade with very tight spreads and absolutely zero commission. Your funds, they are safe. Don't worry about them. Worry about the market. Think about trading opportunities. Don't think about your funds. Think about trading opportunities. Where should I put my money? On a long euro dollar or on a short euro dollar? This is what you need to be thinking about. Don't waste your time thinking about, what about my funds? Are they safe with this broker? Yes, they are safe, because they are segregated in UOB, which is ranked in the 22nd place in World Bank ranking. That is something, guys. 22nd place in the whole world. That's fantastic, and it's very, very impressive. And then on the top of that, guys, of course, if you open your account with us right now, we have this promotion that everybody is talking about, and it is the $500 promotion. You can make a deposit of only $300 and be entitled to receive $500 in bonus, guys. And these are real funds, real money, real American dollars, not trading credit, just a number in your account that you can never withdraw. I know some brokers do that, but we don't do this here. Okay, we want you to take the money. We want you to withdraw the money. So open your account, drop at least $300 and get the $500 bonus. Of course, if you are an absolute beginner, you want to try with a very small amount like $150, don't worry about that. We have a bonus for you too. And this bonus is $250 waiting for you when you open your account with $150 or more. But of course, it's not what I want you to go for. I want you to drop at least $300 so you can, guys, enjoy the bonus of $500. I want you to take the money. I want you to spend it in any way you like. I want you to be happy when you spend it. And I want you to tell people that you got $500 from QTime FX and that they are providing fantastic trading signals live right to you, to a group, and live through a video, because they want you to make money. Okay, guys? But one very important note, to get all of these promotional benefits, you must contact FX_Ducast via Telegram. This is the account that you need to go through in order to get the bonus. $500 are waiting for you. Contact us, FX_Ducast via Telegram, and let's open this account for you. Well, just while I am closing, I got a question here from Joburg. Joburg, buddy. You are asking about which time frame are you using on that trades? Well, we are day traders, buddy. We trade during the day, and after that, we close our positions. We have a modest target. We expect it to be reached within 24 hours, not more than that. Most of the times it's reached during the same day or overnight until the next morning when we meet again for this webinar. I'm sorry, I said morning, I mean in my own time. I know to some of you guys it's not morning now, it's afternoon, evening, whatever it is. We meet at 6 a.m. GMT every day, and we issue these signals. And during the day, GMT time, most of the time we are reaching our target or stop. Sometimes we hit the stop, of course, and maybe until the next meeting that we have. But in all cases, we don't keep it more than that. So the next day, when we come to the next webinar, if any signal of these signals is not reaching its limit or stop, then we close it at market, because once we start talking in the new and fresh webinar, we will have new signals. So we need everything to be closed so we can start a new day ahead of us. Now, a very important note for Friday. On Friday, of course, you know that the market closes at 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. GMT. So that's 13 hours from now, almost 13 hours from now. Because we don't meet on Saturday and Sunday, of course, it's the weekend. Any signals that are triggered on Friday must be closed on Friday. I don't like to go on a weekend with open positions in the market. Sometimes I do when they are small, when they are doing very well and I want to see more or something like that. But it's not a habit, you know. Most of the weeks I go to my weekend with nothing in my account. Sometimes yes, but it's not the norm. It's not the usual thing that I do. And I want you to do the same. Later this evening, you can see Joburg. Can I call you Joe? You can see these orders for today. We have this one here already triggered for today, buy gold at 1471.3, and we have 7 which are still waiting to be triggered. And I'm sorry about this. Okay, guys. So with this, we keep them. One important note is that by Europe closed, guys, if we have orders that are still there. Sorry about this. If we have orders which are still there in the account, like this here, placed orders which are not triggered, not turned into real trades, only orders, when European session is closed, and that is around 7.5 hours from now, we cancel our orders. Okay, so here's the deal. I tried my best to answer your question in a couple of minutes, because we are done with this webinar. And thank you very much, Joe. Can I call you Joe? Joburg. Oh, what a name! That's a very, very good sounding name. I like that. So, buddy, it's very easy. You get in using exactly these numbers, and if we reach the limit, that's great. If we reach the stop, it's okay. We can compensate that later. No problem. We can make money. We are making money almost every day for the past weeks. We are having a great run. But if until today, it's Friday, if until the market closing time, then if they are still open, we need to close them. And for the orders, when the European session is closed, we cancel all orders that are not triggered. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your question, Joe. It is a pleasure talking to you guys. And once again, a huge thank you to our sponsor, QTime FX, which is the reason why we are here, guys. We are here because QTime FX is sponsoring and creating this event, so I can meet you and you can meet me, and we can discuss the market, and you can ask me any question you want, and I can give you trading signals and trading opportunities. QTime FX offers you the chance to trade with fantastic spreads that got them the award for the lowest forex broker spread of lowest forex spread broker of 2018, and I'm sure they're going to get this award for 2019, 2020, and I really hope they get it every year because they deserve it. Very tight spreads, zero commission. What a combination. After 19 years in the market, believe me, I think this is the best combination, or one of the very, very best combinations that I have seen in my life. And of course, you have segregated funds, so you don't worry about your funds. You worry about finding the right place to get in and get out of the market. And on top of that, $500, they can be yours. Come and open your account, contact FX_Ducasse via Telegram, and you will get this bonus. For you guys who don't want to spend a lot of money experimenting with the Forex, if you are an absolute beginner, you're very, very new to this thing, you don't want to drop 500 or 700 or 1,000, so you want to try with $150, that's fine. We have your bonus for you. It's $250. So you deposit $150, you get $250 in bonus. And I repeat, this is withdrawable bonus, guys. It's not a trading credit that you can only use and it's just a number in your account. No, 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 no. This is real money, guys, and I want you to withdraw the money. I want you to spend it in any way you like. If you're married, of course, you're going to spend it on the missus. She's going to take control of it, and she's going to tell you, let's go have a very nice time together. Romantic getaway, romantic evening, romantic afternoon, romantic weekend, whatever it is, enjoy it, you and the missus. If you are single, lucky you, then you can spend it on anything that you want, guys. And I really want you to take the money. I really want you to withdraw the bonus. And not only the bonus, I'm going to provide you with a lot of opportunities to make a profit and withdraw that profit. So what I want you to do is to aim for the gold, for the 500, not the 250, deposit 300 and get $500 of bonus. And you know what? The idea that I'm providing you with today, I'm proposing that you deposit 500 with the $500 in bonus. Your account is going to be $1,000. That's a good amount to start your adventure in the biggest, most exciting market in the whole world, the love of my life, the Forex and CFDs market. With this, guys, we come to the end of a fantastic week. The results are amazing this week. On Wednesday, we made 182 pips, and yesterday 96. And on Tuesday, I don't quite remember, but I think it was 80 something or 90 something, 80, I think. So we are making money every day. And I want you to be a part of that. I want you to make that money. I want you to put these pips in your account as real dollars. So meet us again next week on Monday, 6 a.m. GMT. I'm going to be here. I'm going to give you more trading opportunities because I love you, because I want you to make money, because QTime FX wants you to make money, and FX Educast wants you to make money. All of us here want you to be successful and make money. So meet us again on Monday and we'll get you more trading opportunities. Enjoy the rest of the day. Trade well. Take good care of your account. Manage risk. Most important thing is risk. And as I always say before I leave you guys, good trading and good luck. See you on Monday. Enjoy your weekends. Get refreshed. Get recharged, because I'm gonna work you on Monday. I'm gonna give you a lot of trading opportunities. See you then. Bye-bye.